Gypsy Rose's downward spiral just reached its new low, and her grip to fame and popularity is increasingly slipping further. Because just when it seemed like it couldn't get any worse, insiders and friends of the family have just come to say that things are actually worse inside the family, that she could even lose custody of her baby to Ryan. And the way I heard it, there is a lot of possibilities of this happening because things are very intense right now. So, there is some exclusive information that recently came from people close to her family, and while it is a lot which has been said, I'll break it down in different videos, but there were some crucial takeaways that we are going to talk about in this video, and the rest will be discussed in others. So make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell to get notified when I upload them. So without further ado, first things first, from what I heard from those insiders, it looks like there is a lot of concern in the family, especially about the baby, because Gypsy could lose custody to Ryan if at all the baby turns out to be his, and they are praying that she turns out to be his, because the truth is, a lot of them say that Gypsy and Ken don't really love each other like that, and they're just doing whatever they're doing for show, and they are tolerating each other for the cameras, and that in person, it's not just as good.
Now, I kind of feel like they're flaunting this in Ryan's face a little bit. So I feel like they had to do that because they were going to be seen out in public together. Then they did exclusives with TMZ and People magazine, and then they hopped on a TikTok live stream last night. So, no doubt Ryan is seeing all of this. Now, he also said that he was interviewed for Gypsy's new Lifetime docu-follow, so that will be interesting to see what that was about.
But the real shocker isn't why she would lose custody, and I feel like it's what we need to talk about most.
It could be my baby. Yeah. Or the baby is mine. Ken could never what?
Because the thing is, people are saying that she's actually worse than her mother as far as caring for a baby is concerned. On that note, I'll go ahead and also mention that Munchausen by Proxy is also inheritable. So there is also a high chance that Gypsy has it, or has some amounts of it. Maybe higher or lower than her mother's, but according to what I have observed, I think Gypsy definitely has it. I mean, she doesn't have a baby yet, but she has the main sign of the illness, which is exaggeration.
I am 17 weeks and 2 days. Okay, so for this ultrasound, I've been told that I have to drink a lot of water. Hello!
Welcome! My name is Christina.
And for that, it is said that she extremely exaggerated most of the elements in the story, like the amount and number of surgeries she had done, where she lied that they were 30, and her family says she lied about that and that most of them she needed them, apart from having her salivary glands removed, which is what they only claim was done when it wasn't needed. There is also the thing about how she lied that her grandpa raped her, and they also say that it is a very big lie, and actually it was rumored that some of her family members were planning to sue her for defamation.
I have a past of sexual abuse, so I was molested when I was 9 by my grandfather. And
that's not all, because they also say that the thing about being chained to the bed was a lie as well. So when it gets so exaggerated, she does it a lot, and people believe that it's a sign that she might have inherited the Munchausen by proxy from her mother. And that's one of the reasons that CPS may be involved in this case, and she might lose her baby's custody to avoid what happened to her to happen to her baby.
Now, I haven't seen any true evidence to support that Gypsy Rose actually has this microdeletion, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if she did.
Other than that, there is also the fact that she is basically not fit to take care of a child, both mentally and physically. And starting with the mental part of it, they say that in person, Gypsy is characterized by extreme anger, mood swings, rage. She's impulsive and she has vendettas. And hey, I can't judge because what she passed through may be all contributing to that. But that of course means that she's mentally and emotionally unfit to care for a child. That's not all, because when it gets to the physical part, Gypsy Rose was raised when she did not do anything for herself until she went to prison, and her mother bathed her, fed her, and did everything for her. And as a result of that, she doesn't know how to cook, how to do laundry, and basic things in life. And the truth is, she isn't even trying to learn because she's busy chasing fame. So it doesn't really seem like she would be able to take care of anyone when she can't even take care of herself. And that's also another reason that she can lose the custody of her baby. Speaking of the baby, it's also been a topic of recent of how she's been exploiting her when she's not even born yet. And one of the most telling signs was how she was exposed for hosting a gender reveal party when she actually knew the gender of the baby. And it became a big problem that she also recently came to address, but she just contradicted herself and made the situation worse. She said that she indeed knew the gender of the baby, but then they needed to do it for some family members who did not use the internet. And it doesn't make sense, because then if those family members don't use the internet, why did she have to do it and put it on the internet when they don't use it?
People are mad as hell. Gypsy Rose had a gender reveal party, and apparently there was a little special guest there that's got some people pretty upset.
Anyways, this person immediately said that we have family that don't go on the internet. So annoying, the gender on the internet was more for them. What? Well, so it doesn't add up. And even if it means that she wanted to do it for them in person, then she should have just done it for them in person and did not post that on the internet, which only means that she only posted it for publicity. But she isn't just doing it alone, because Kristy, her stepmother, is reportedly the one enabling her through all this. And to me, it sounds like she got herself another deity. So they're saying that Kristy is encouraging her to stay on the internet, exploit it, post much stuff, and chase the fame and all that, while the rest of the family, including her half-siblings Mia and Dylan, are all against her using the internet and want her to focus on healing and being happy or in therapy. So basically, Kristy is supporting her to chase fame because she says that she's too famous to work a regular job. And it's just so messed up for Kristy to support her manipulating the internet and lying all day long and exploiting her baby in the process. And she doesn't sound any better than Dee. A lot of people who are interested in her case had a lot of thoughts on this, and one said that she's gonna treat that baby like a prop, and she's already doing it. She's dangerous and that baby is in danger. Another person said that she's sneaking and a compulsive liar. She's never gonna change. That poor baby has no chance if under Gypsy's care. They just need to lock her up already. And then the last one just said that, to be honest, I think that baby will be safe with only Ryan. So go ahead and tell me what you think. And remember, this conversation is not over. There is still more to talk about once it comes out. So let me know what you think of this, and also make sure you subscribe on my channel to always keep updated.